Hi and welcome to today's session on quadratic equations and introduction. So when we're talking about quadratic equations, we're looking for an equation. So we're looking for an equal sign in there, and where one side equals the other side, left hand side equals the right hand side, and we're also looking for a power in there, where we'll have some unknown. Normally we're talking about x when we're talking about this unknown, and this is going to be squared. It's going to be to the power of 2, the index of 2, the exponent, or the order. So here's an example of a quadratic equation, x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. It is a quadratic equation because we've got our power of 2 in there and everything else that follows, and we've got it equaling 0. Anytime that we're looking to solve a quadratic equation, we need it to equal 0. So anytime that we're faced with something slightly different, so here we've got very similar to what we've got above, x squared minus 3x equals minus 2. We need to rearrange this so it'll equal 0. Which case, obviously, if we add 2 to both sides, or take our negative 2 from the right hand side to the left hand side, the sign will become the opposite, in which case we're left with exactly what we've got on the top. For possible ways that we can use to solve quadratic equation, we've got our factorising, we've got quadratic formula, we've got completing the square, and if we've got a graph version of the quadratic equation, the quadratic curve, we can also use the graph to solve this as well. These we'll actually have a look at on other videos. People ask me all the time, quadratics, what is the point of them? Well, without quadratics, a lot of what we actually have and achieve in the real world around us would not be possible without quadratic equations. And here are just some examples of exactly where quadratic equations are actually used. With airflow, aerodynamics, for building structures, even something as common as a spider's web. These are made using natural quadratic curves, which actually gives strength and stability to the structure, which is exactly why we use them in structures ourselves. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.